Welcome back to another episode of Penny Helpjes. If you watched our previous episode, 537, this is episode 538, then you know I went over some of the recent sale purchases that I made on eBay of brilliant uncirculated penny rolls from eBay. I did a pretty big deep dive on it. Check out that video. Maybe I'll link it right here at the end. So this is episode 538. Okay, so let me put the light on. So what we're gonna look so the other purchase that I made, recent budget purchase, I picked up some, and I like doing this whenever I get a chance. I'll pick up some relatively inexpensive slabs. What I focus on mostly now is our penny graded pennies. So here on the side, these are the boxes that I have of graded pennies, and the blue boxes are for random sizes. The black ones only fit PCGS. So these are NCG. They're pretty close to the same size. You see, I think the NCG is, see how slightly larger it is, NCG? I believe they do not fit into the PCGS box, which is why I had to get some universal boxes here. But let's look at my purchases for the time being, and then I have a couple other slabs here that I purchased in the past, and I'll go over why they're significant to me, and one other non-penny purchase that I made. All right, so let's look. Put my glasses on. So the coins that I picked up today are MS67 red. I'll go over what I paid for them in a second. All right, so to look at it, we have to flip it like this. Zinc cent, 93 60 MS66 zinc cent. I think we picked up a bunch of 93s. The other ones are all the other 93Ds are 67. I think I got these for like $7-8. You used to be able to get these for $2, $3, $4 in auction. Not anymore. Not as far as I know, anyway. So I got them for about $6-7 a piece, and this one here, I think I paid about I think I might have overpaid for this at $14. And then these are a couple that I had on the side, and of course I have some in the box over here. So what I'd like to see is how much did I overpay for this SMS stands for Special Mint Strike, okay? It is a 69 and it's a Special Mint Strike. So I'll put you on pause for a second, and I'll show the view of the TV. So these are my purchases, my recent purchases from eBay on the graded coins. As you can see, some of these this 92 here, I paid $13 for. I feel like that's too high. And then for the 2005 SMS, I paid $15 for. And then for this 93, I paid 67. I paid $6.50 for. So you can see the prices are all over the place. I think I paid $13.55 for this because I clicked the button to upbid instead of putting in my own bid. And if you do that, you can get screwed. Don't just click the right. What happens is when it's getting down to the last few seconds, if the price changes a split second before you click your upbid, the upbid is going to be higher than the last price, and that might be more than what you thought it was. Your brain doesn't have time to register the price difference. So that's not a good way to do it. That's the lazy way. And if you're lazy, laziness will cost you. Anyway, so we're going to look at this special mint strike, because I like to see, this is the one I think I got a deal on for a 69 red. All right, so I did pull up. We're at best. We're gonna go lowest first. Okay, so right now we're on best match, and we're gonna go to lowest first. Now this is gonna show. I haven't done this before, so I don't know what the cheapest one is. I could have got robbed, and we're gonna find out right now if I got. No, I didn't. $63. So I got a really, really, really good deal on that 69 red. Matter of fact, I don't like this. I don't like this label, to be honest with you. NGC. So it is NGC like the one we have, but it doesn't have it's not one of the newer labels. I don't like the label. And then boom, it jumps up to 50. I don't get this jumping up to $1,500. Not SMS. I don't get it. So these are the nut jobs. See, my label is the newer label. Mine has the NCG there. That's what I like. I don't like those other ones. Almost look fugazi, to be honest with you. I'm sure they're not. They also don't have the logo there. They do have a barcode on it, so I guess they are legit. But I like my slabs better than those. And as you can see, the lowest one you can find. All right, so let's take out 2005. Let's just put SMS. And I bet you once we take out, see, now I took 2005 out of the search. I bet you we find some for $15 now or less. Let's see. No. 50. Okay. So I got a really good deal. I had a feeling I got it cheap, man. I think I might have even put $22 on it. I got it for $15, $14.50 shipped. And see, this one has the good slab. So I'm gonna assume that this one will sell probably first. And then look, $72. All right, so I guess my point is these slabs, they're going up, and you could still get good deals potentially in auctions. I paid, like I said, I paid $12.50 for one of these. I overpaid. I think I paid like $5 for that one. These are two of them that I purchased a while ago, and I did not put them back in the. I wanted to keep what a satin finish looks like, so I kept it on the side here for all these months. But it's time for me to put them back into a container. I'm gonna look up what the satins go for real quick. A 68 satin, and I'll come right back. Okay, so now you can see I have the search bar as satin NCG MS68. Let's see what, and I didn't even put in the date. Let's just find any random satin. $42 for 2008. There's only 5, and then it jumps up to $100. I can tell you I did not pay anywhere near. I probably paid about $15 from also about 6 months ago. So the only thing I could say is, man, the buy it now. There's none in auction. That the buy. Oh, that's not a satin. That's an SMS. Okay. That's not a satin. That's not a satin. There's no satins. All right, let me take out NCG and just look for satin. All right, here we go. $18 for a 68. I don't like that. Whatever that is. That's PCGS. I don't like that. I don't like those slabs. All right, here we go. Satin finish, 2000. Funny, it's a 2005D. Mine's a 2005. I think it's one of the few years that came in satin. Okay, $20. Okay, if you want a regular looking label, and then they jump up to, and of course you got to pay shipping. Then they jump up to, here's two of them. I don't like those labels. And then they jump up to $30. So let's assume, and these are the only satins on all of eBay. So let's just assume that these cheaper ones are going to go sooner than the more expensive ones. So I'm going to put it at $30 a piece for the ones I got. You can still get them for, I guess, $20. So that's not bad. All right, so let's put them in to where they belong, into the boxes. All right. Well, instead of putting them into the box, what I'm going to do is okay, that's the satin. Where's the other satin? That's the other satin. I want to keep these together. Oh, and I did, just to show you, I did pick up, I think I got this for, what did I get it for? Like $10? No, $12. I got it for $12. I said I'll get it for $12. Decam. I thought it was pretty cool. ICG. Yes. That's probably why I got it cheaper. I don't like ICG slabs, to be honest with you, but it is a nice looking James Madison dollar. All right, so that doesn't go into the box, obviously. So let's see. My desk is so crowded. All right, this one is full. I think I have one of these boxes. I have my boxes here on the side. I think one of those boxes has space in it for mine. But let's look at some of the previous ones I bought. Look at this. S proof. This is what I was getting before for about $4 or $5. You want to see what the 69 S decams go for? Shield sense. All right, let's look at that. Okay, so we have Shield PCGS MS69 decam. Let's see what the cheapest ones are. There's one on all of eBay. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. MS69 decam. Let me put cent in. Maybe if I just take that, I'll just put cent. There's got to be tons of them. There's two. I don't understand. All right. Well, here's one. $20, 85S. They got some auctions. You might want to check them out, man. You might want to get in on these auctions. Cirrus. I'll watch that one. I might pick up some extras. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where did that auction go? All right, I'm watching it now. Okay. So it looks like they're going for about $20 a piece. And then they jump up to $50. Here goes one for $10, 99. Okay, so you can still get them for $10. I think I paid about $5 for them shipped. So as you can see, they went up quite a bit. Just in case you want to know, what they're going for, the pennies that I'm showing you in my my slab box. All right, so we're back here. Let's put it back in here. Let's close this off. It's full. All right, closed it. Here's a PCGS box. Also full. Let's look at a couple of pennies in there. 69 decam. So these are anywhere between $10 and $20. That's a 70. The 70s are, the price on the 70s jump up a lot, but there's no space in this box either. And as you can see, See, the boxes, they look the same size, but other slabs won't fit into the PCGS slab box. All right, let's look at another one. I'm looking for one with space in it. How about this PCGS? Also no space. So we're going to have to use one of the other boxes. DCAM 68. All right, so this is the box with space in it. All right, what's the last coin that I got in there? Ultra Cameo. It has the Lincoln on it, which is pretty cool. All right. So this is where I'm going to put all of these coins into, but I'm going to do short videos on my newest purchases first, and then I'm going to store them away, and I'll put these away. So each one of these holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holds 20 coins. Let's say the average is 20 bucks. So it holds $400 worth of coins. So I got 4 of them here. And let's say it's a little bit less, a little bit more. That's why I said 20. Some of these might be 30. Some of these might be 10. I picked $20. You're talking about $800 worth of, right? No, 400 a piece. 4 times 4 is 16. You're talking about a lot of. You start filling up these boxes. You're talking about a lot of money, man. And for me, you know, once you get into the thousands of dollars, you're talking about for pennies, man, for pennies. And of course, these prices are I think they're gonna jump up 25-50% come 2027. Which, if you got $1,000 and it jumps up 50%, you're talking about $1,500. If you got $2,000, it's $3,000. You're talking about a lot of money, man. So I think these are really good purchases now to watch these auctions before they're gone. I'm gonna pick up some more, definitely, especially at the $5, $6, $7 price for the MS68s, and then I'll go for the MS68s. I like to get them for $5 in auction, $6 maybe for the 69s, maybe $9, $10, and definitely the 70s. I'll go up to probably 20 bucks for, because those are the premium ones. All right, please click like and subscribe. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.